ended by now, and Lexi and Stephen are probably landing in Vancouver within the hour. Lexi called from the airport this morning to thank me for all I did." "That was nice." Ellen found her purse and pulled the strap across her shoulder. "Especially considering how hard it was on you, having the wedding here in the groom's hometown instead of back home in San Antonio. Well, like I said before, her college friends are here, and my mother is our only family back in San Antonio. Tom's mother and brother live in Stillwater. It just made sense to have it here." Then Sue added, "It means a lot to me that you girls made the trip to be there." "We wouldn't have missed it," Ellen said. "Of course not." Tanya stood up and checked her reflection in the mirror over the desk. "It's too bad Nolan couldn't make it," Sue said of Ellen's oldest son, in medical school at OSU in Oklahoma City. "He wanted to, but he's an intern now and his hours are crazy." "You must be so proud of him," Sue said. "And you must be so happy for Lexi," Ellen said. "Yes, I am. But right now I'm anxious for lunch. Are y'all ready to go?" "Ready," Tanya said. "And after we hit the casino, Ellen has something interesting in mind for us." Sue climbed to her feet. "Oh, what?" "It's a surprise," Ellen said. "And don't worry, there will be plenty of margaritas to be had where we're going." Chapter 2. Haunted Pub Crawl. After a day of dining and playing the slots at the casino across the street from the La Quinta, Ellen got behind the wheel of the rental car and drove her friends to the Brady Arts District. It was a little past 6 in the evening, and the sun wouldn't be setting for another couple of hours. Ellen was surprised, however, by how many people were walking the streets and by how few parking places were available. She hadn't expected the Arts District of Tulsa to be such a happening place, especially on a Sunday. When Ellen pulled into the last parking space in front of a sign that read, "The Tavern," Sue said, "So far, so good." "Come on, Ellen," Tanya said from the passenger seat. "Tell us what you have in mind. The suspense is killing me." "We're going on a haunted pub crawl," Ellen said with a smile. Tanya arched a brow. "They have ghosts in Tulsa?" "Ghosts are everywhere," Sue said. Tanya shrugged. "I know, but Tulsa doesn't seem like the kind of town that would have interesting ghosts. New Orleans, yes, but Tulsa?" Sue leaned over the front seat from where she sat in the back. "And what exactly do you mean by crawl? Are we going to have to do a lot of walking? You know my feet bother me." "What is wrong with you people?" Ellen said. "I thought you'd be delighted. Isn't this your kind of thing?" "Walking has never been my kind of thing," Sue said. "I don't think we'll be going very far." Ellen turned off the car and unbuckled her seatbelt. Tanya unbuckled as well and opened her door. "Come on, Sue. This should be fun." They each took a stool at the polished wooden bar inside the Art Deco establishment, with its large mirrors, dramatic drapes, geometric wood furniture, and glass tabletops, as they waited for their tour guide and the other attendees to arrive. The bartender didn't look much younger than they were, though she was quite attractive in her low-cut, cleavage-showing bodice. Her blonde, frizzy hair framed a face with beautiful, dark-lined eyes and lashes. The woman wiped her forehead with the back of her wrist before handing over their margaritas and said, "It's too damn hot in here. Will one of you ladies complain to my manager? He won't do anything about it if I tell him." "It is pretty warm," Sue agreed. "They don't pay me enough to work in these conditions," the bartender complained. "I'm about to strip down to my birthday suit." "Maybe if you did, you'd get a raise," Ellen offered with a laugh. "Yeah, but it wouldn't be the kind I'm looking for," the bartender said. It took Ellen a minute to get why her friends were guffawing. Then she laughed too and asked, "Where is he, your manager?" "That's him standing back there talking to a patron. Wait till he comes back over here behind the bar." The bartender added another shot of tequila to each of their glasses with a wink. "A secret thank you from me to you." Sue purred. "Delicious." "Thanks," Tanya said before taking a sip. Ellen wasn't so sure she could handle 2 shots of tequila, but she took a drink anyway. And as soon as the manager returned to the bar, they all three mentioned how hot it was. "It might even be cooler outside," Sue added. The manager shot a look at the bartender before promising to adjust the air conditioner. Sue was on her second margarita when a woman...